party to the next level. That is a policy statement that he must understand, and he must understand. Secondly, when we talk about cartels, what we say, we support the president because we know the president is very passionate about, production. He's very passionate about, agriculture. He's very passionate about the food security of this country, and that is his pet project. But the moment you have these things happening, it is embarrassing, it is very unfortunate, and our parents are calling us, telling us that fertilizer has stones and so many other things. You see, it is very embarrassing, and that's why we are saying for farmers to have confidence in the new fertilizer, heads must roll. When we are saying heads must roll, it means that if Linturi cannot take the opportunity to fire his people, supply chain, and those who are responsible, then he is the one who should take political responsibility. Yes. So the president should take no any other option but to show these people the door. For people to have confidence in this government, then they must act. And that's why we are saying the police have been given the opportunity to investigate and come up with a solution. And we are saying we want to see arrests by tomorrow. We want to see arrests. We want to see who are going to be arrested. Because you cannot tell us that this thing just came from out of the moon. There must be a plan to sabotage the president's agenda. And these people must be arrested. Heads must roll. And that's why we are saying, as we support the president, we are saying heads must roll. People must go home. This government, we are now taking it to be serious government. And we don't want people who are negligent, people who are sleeping on the...
Hii si kanisa ambayo tutaenda kuongelesha viongozi wa chama cha ANC when we are holy. We are telling them that this is the time to wake up. They should be vibrant, there should be some resilience in them, and they should be consistent. When other secretary generals of other parties are taking shows everywhere, they should be also active and alive to showcase that ANC as a party is national and is alive. Where I'm coming from, Kakamega County, we've taken over as leaders of the Kakamega County Assembly. We have taken leadership. Honorable Akosi MC of Shinoish Komari is now the chairman of Kakamega ANC party branch. He has taken over from Igana, member for Shinyali. Niva Olichiri is the secretary general, and we are saying we are not turning back, we are moving ahead. There is a word in the air that ANC will be dissolved. Whether there is dissolution, whether we are going to remain intact, whether we are going to join any other coalition, we must be strong now. We must be strong now. Because we need to have structures in place for any negotiation that can come our way. We are what we are in Kenya Kwanza because we are an instinct entity in the coalition of Kenya Kwanza. And we are not turning back. So kama kuna mtu baada analala anafikiria ANC itakuwa dissolve, hiyo ni ndoto. For us, we are in competition for power for this country, and we are moving ahead, and we are assuring everybody who wants to listen to us as a national party that we are going to recruit, we are going to register, and we are going to open offices countrywide to make the party strong. So we are cascading. This time I have the Nairobi national officials, Nairobi county officials. We are just flanking them as from Kakamega to say that we are in unison with them on what they are doing to revamp the party. The activities of the party are going to roll as from next month. And we are going to have an election. Those people who are sleeping in position is just a privilege they were given to fire up the party. But if they are sleeping, those who want to call this party their own, they'll be in for a root shock, because this is a movement that has come up from the young members of this party who are going to take these party places, and ANC party is the party of the future. So it's a wake-up call for the leaders. For our party leader, Timamy, take charge of the party, take it places. For Omboko Milemba, as the AC of the party, you are the engine of the party, you are the spokesman of the party. Take it to places. We are behind you. We are here for your support. But in case you are not going to showcase that you are up to the task, we are saying we are no more going to listen to anybody who will stand on the way of ANC. As I finish, in a coalition where His Excellency Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi serves, Ruto, we are in agreement that President means well for this country on food security. But because fertilizer ndio inachangia food security ikuwe safe, kuna cartels wameingilia agriculture ministry, wanaleta fertilizer ambayo ni fake na wanaleta artificial crisis ambayo mkulima hapati sahi, and this is the time for planting. We are saying we are in agreement with the president to take charge na hakikisha kwamba cartels wote wenye wana sabotage agenda ya president ya food security washikwe na hata wapelekwe jela for the Kenya to move forward in food security. Ama wasafirishwe. Mambo ni matatu kwa cartels, mambo ni matatu kwa wale wana sabotage president serikali yake ku achieve his agenda. And we are in support to our president, we as ANC in a coalition. And we are happy he's working well with His Excellency Prime Cabinet Secretary, and we have given him a portfolio that is really serving Kenyans well. Kwa hivyo, in fact, we are saying where there are shuttle diplomacy to make Raila Amolo Odinga the chair of AU, we are in agreement and we are behind it, and as ANC where we stand, we are supporting it fully. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio niko nayo, nitapatia nafasi mama pia for the gender.
The Honorable Omboko Milemba, the party has been very silent, and we can say the best word we can use, the party went moribund. And it is in that spirit that today we have resolved on two issues. One, we want to give the Secretary General of the party, Omboko Milemba, an ultimatum of 14 days to show cause why he should not be suspended or dismissed as the Secretary General of the party. And if he's not going to showcase or maybe show cause why he's not doing any activity in this party, then we are ready to take over and have a new Secretary General of the party who will take the mantle and run the party as is required. We want to know whether he's sleeping with the opponents, we want to know whether he's planning to make the party silent so that the party can be folded to join our sister party, which we will not allow because the members of the party have the mandate. And the constitution is very clear that it's only the members who can give a note on whether the party is going to be folded or not. So today we have resolved that we are going to announce the election of the party in the coming month. We are going to have a nationwide election of members of the party and officials. And this warning, he must take it seriously, that within 14 days, we will go ahead and invoke Article 14 of the party constitution. We will invite the Amani Council members who have the mandate to elect the Secretary General of the party. And I can tell you for sure that we will have a new Secretary General. And you can see here, we have very capable people who can take up the mantle, including but not limited to myself. I will act immediately. Secondly, and most importantly, another thing that we've discussed is about the issue of fertilizer. The President of the Republic of Kenya
to start its event in Nairobi. And as at now, you should prepare, sababu kuna rumors huko nje ya kwamba ANC sijui imekufa sijui nini. Hiyo ni rumors za wale watu ambao hawajui mikakati ya chama vile hivi. But ANC has now reunited now, and it is coming out strong. Those who have been loitering and undermining the chama ya ANC, we want just to tell you categorically that ANC is roaring again and is coming up in a big way. So prepare yourself, sababu tumetoka. Na vile tumetoka, nataka kuambia kwamba we want to move, and we want to move, and we want to move. As Kakamega partners have already decided, we have also already decided in Nairobi that we are not going to lie low or to lie down to anybody. We are standing, and we shall stand tall, and we shall demand, and we shall ask for what is right, and we shall ask and demand our space and our political space in Nairobi. And as we know, and our statistics already tells us, ANC has a big following in Nairobi. So those who think maybe your DMs, you would want numbers, they doesn't have any numbers. ANC has the numbers. It is just time now to stand up and take the mantle and take everything head on, and we move on, and we demand our numbers back so that everyone should know ANC is here to stay. Hii madharau ndogo ndogo iishe.
Leo kama sisi akina mama tumekasirika sana. ANC imelala, ANC imenyamaza, hamna msisimko wowote. Sisi tumeamua kuchukua usukani ya kuleta mabadiliko ndani ya ANC, na vile tumesema na wenzetu, siku ni ngapi? 14. SG tupatie mwelekeo, la sivyo endelea kuwatumikia watu wa eneo bunge lako, chama kiendelee mbele. Na jambo nyingine, tunajua ya kwamba kulikuwa na mama wetu kiongozi alikuachia hiyo nafasi. Si ati yeye hakuwa na uwezo wa kuongoza kama SG. Mama Adagala alikuachia nafasi. Si ati hakuweza. Lakini kwa leo sisi tunakuambia imekuwa too much. Sisi kama watu wa Nairobi tunasema imekuwa too much. Na jambo nyingine pia, mimi kama mwana mazingira, inastaajabisha sana kwa sababu tunakumbana na mabadiliko ya tabia nchi, famously climate change effects. Now when we are dealing with issues of adaptation to climate change, one of them is actually to have fertilizer and get proper yields because the rains are not coming through. Mvua ni kidogo, so wakati kuna mvua tunahitaji chakula, mimea, tunahitaji fertilizer, tunahitaji mbegu ambayo iko sawa ndio chakula itoke. Hatutaki kurudi kwa msisimko na mchakato wa mwaka uliopita eti hakuna chakula, basi tu kwa sababu mtu yeyote ameamua kutuletea matatizo na sabotage, kuhakikisha ya kuwa fertilizer haijafikia mkulima na chakula haitakuwa mwaka ujao. Tuanze mchakato ambao tulikuwa nao mwaka uliopita. Lakini kwa chama pia tunataka msisimko, na tunataka kusikia ANC ikiongelea mambo ambayo yanakumbana na taifa hili. Kwa hivyo sisi kama akina mama tunatoa taarifa yetu ya kuwa ANC hailali, kwa sababu sisi ndio tuko wengi na tumeamua